Businesses in South Florida and around the world are struggling. Challenges normally arise when you try to open a restaurant or a store, but imagine during a pandemic. Small things like signs are really expensive, and a South Florida custom signage company is going above and beyond to help those in need. Danny Omari is the co-owner of Happy's, a Mediterranean Latin fusion plant-based restaurant in Brickell. The family-owned restaurant is expected to open in 2 weeks, but with the many challenges of opening a business during a pandemic, especially in the hospitality industry, they needed some help, but continue to stay positive throughout the process.
We're a resilient team. We're motivated. We start to tour the streets and start looking for locations, even though it was, and it still is, a question mark. And
the positive attitude has given them a positive outcome weeks before opening day.
As we were touring, we bumped into an ambassador of the DDA here in downtown Miami, and they put us in touch with McNeill Signs. And McNeill Signs came along and said, look, I know you guys are struggling, and I know it's hard during this time specifically to dish out $15,000, $20,000. It could be for numerous types of different signs.
So the South Florida custom sign manufacturer and installer McNeill Signs donated a sign.
They had opened in Hollywood and were looking to expand. They had a pretty trendy restaurant and things were really taking off. And COVID struck and it basically decimated their business model. They didn't know what they were going to do. They didn't know how they were going to survive. And they were young and they had been planning for this for so long. So the story reminded it of myself when I was getting started. And I kind of thought, oh my God, if this was me and I put everything I had into this, and then all of a sudden something like COVID hit, I mean, I'd be devastated and I would need help.
Danny says they hope to get the sign before they open, but they're awaiting the permit approval from the city. For now, Danny and his brothers-in-law are grateful for the donation.
Other than the psychological struggles that you have, the financial struggles during this time are, for somebody to come along and say, let me help you out with that, it means the world.
It's such an expensive part of opening any business, and it's something that's required, so you can't really skip it. Almost every commercial landlord requires it, so I figured if I could give away $100,000 worth of signage, I could, put out some good vibes in the community and hope give back.
Jason says they're still donating to companies in need. If you think you qualify, just submit a 500-word essay about your company to giveaway at McNeillSignsFL.com. Melissa Marrero, WSFL TV.